I just sat down to fold some laundry that I've been putting off for way too long. And for once in a very long time, I decided to not put on a video or any music or anything. And a reason for that being is because I am currently fostering 2 pups who maybe will no longer be a foster and might become part of the family. That's for another moment. But I've noticed how having 2 different beings in the house or in our apartment completely changes my consciousness of my own presence. When you have, especially having 2 beings, or dogs in this case, in my apartment that are 110% in the present moment at all times, it really wakes you up and makes you realize how much time you spend on a phone, on a computer, because obviously they don't get it. Like, they're not looking at you staring at this rectangle box in your hand and saying like, oh yeah, she's just sending a couple emails, or oh yeah, she just needs to like buy this one thing. No, of course not. They're just basing their fulfillment off of your pure interaction with them and that presence and those moments of connections. And of course, like, they feed off of that. Like right now, I wonder if you can see, she's just snuggled right up in my laundry. And yeah, it's all clean laundry, but who cares? She's so precious. And yeah, so that's part 1. Oh. Yeah, becoming really conscious of the amount of time that you're spending staring at this rectangular box, or on your slightly larger rectangular box that comes with a keyboard. Because I'm quite hard on myself about my screen time and about how much time I spend on like social media and stuff. And I go through so many phases of like wanting to delete everything, and I'm always back and forth because like there's this wonderful opportunity that social media presents to us, as in sharing beautiful messages and connecting with like-minded people, which is so beautiful and quite rare these days. And then there's the dark side, which is, you know, the overconsumption and the fear, or like you can get sucked into like different propaganda and whatnot. And I got distracted by the washer being finished. What was I going to say? I got it. I got my train of thought. I had forgot. But I used to think, before now that I have these 2 beautiful beings in my home, that before I like am taking care of something else other than myself, I need to have healed the parts of me that goes on social media, that like, yeah, spends my time inefficiently, that doesn't like take care of myself fully. And it's so funny because once you get the thing that you're taking care of, whether it's an animal or you're having children, it just happens naturally. Like, the scrolling goes away. And I mean, I'm gonna speak for myself because I don't know if this is everyone else's experience, but naturally, like, you desire to have those moments with these beings. So the scrolling will go to the side. It's like this scrolling and the going on the social media is this, it's this coping mechanism to cope with the emptiness that we feel inside. That emptiness that comes from like connection with humans, connection with animals, communion with nature, connection, like actual connection, that one that like makes your heart open and just melt and feel like, oh my goodness, like life is beautiful. And I know you know what I'm talking about. It might be a while since it might have been a while, English is hard, since you have felt that sort of connection, but just go spend a day with a dog. Or if you're a cat person, a cat. Or if you're like a bunny person or a hamster person, whatever floats your boat. Because animals offer just this pureness, this unconditional love, this unconditional loyalty and presence that's hard to find in humans because we come with all of our baggage and our trauma and stuff. But to go on to what I was saying before, so I was talking about this emptiness that causes us to scroll, causes us to go onto social media. Now, I feel like there are a lot of people in this world that don't want to have kids in this sort of environment. They don't want to bring another being into this world. They don't want to have a dog because they don't want the responsibility of having something to look after. And they don't want to have to like integrate that into their routine. But I'm going to challenge that for a second. If you are one of those people that think that way, that maybe having the children or having the dog or having the animal, the feelings that come with that will overpower any feeling of having less like individuality or having less like free time. Like you might feel so fulfilled and so like your heart's so open and so much love that your fears previously of giving up things that you loved are like not even a whisper in the distance. And I do believe that introducing some beautiful being into your life fills a little bit of that void in your heart. And it just reconnects you to this thing, this non-tangible thing, the fibers of this existence, of this reality that we're all creating our own different realities, but just connects you to something so real. And I was just saying to my husband that I genuinely feel like I need to consume less when I have dogs in the house. And that's not just like buying things, that means consuming less media, going less on my phone, obviously. But also like the reason why I started making this video was because I sat down in here and I just started folding laundry with no distractions, just like my grandma used to. Like that's so random. I no longer have grandparents, they've passed, but that was a weird way to say that. I have grandparents, but they have passed. Doesn't mean I don't have them, they were never my grandparents. Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like my grandma used to sit there totally present and fold all of her laundry perfectly. Like I don't know if you can see what's going on here, but I'm far from perfect on the folding. But anyway, there's something so special to that. Like it also like fills a little bit more of that void. And yeah, just taking that time to truly be present with what you're doing. Like I know everyone says it, but it's not until you actually do it that you'll get it and it will click. I'm gonna go back to folding. Thank you for listening to my message. Have a great night.